A symbol is a mark or a character used as a conventional representation of an object, function, or process. For example, the letter or letters standing for a chemical element or a character in musical notation. The flag of the state of Tennessee consists of an emblem on a field of red with a strip of blue on the fly. The emblem in the middle consists of 3 stars on a blue circle. The central emblem portion of the flag appears in the logos of some of Tennessee-based companies and sports teams. The 3 stars on the flag represent the 3 different landforms in Tennessee: mountains in the east, highlands in the middle, and lowlands in the west. The flag was adopted as a state flag on April 17, 1905. It was designed by Colonel Leroy Reeves. In 1796, the Constitution of the state of Tennessee provided for an official Great Seal. The Tennessee State Seal features the Roman numeral 16 to signify that Tennessee was the 16th state to enter the Union in 1796. The plow, sheaf of wheat, and cotton stalk are symbols of Tennessee agriculture, and the riverboat represents the importance of river traffic to commerce in the state. Tennessee's official state motto is taken from the words on the state seal: agriculture and commerce. In the early 1930s, Tennessee residents were swept up in a wave of gardening. Enthusiastic green thumbs joined garden clubs, discussed native plants, and urged the state legislature to designate a state flower. Lawmakers joined in on the excitement, and soon the beautiful iris was chosen. Tennessee recognized the exotic passion flower as the official state flower in 1919, chosen by the school children of Tennessee. In 1973, legislation was passed that distinguished the iris as a state cultivated flower and the passion flower as a state wildflower. In 2012, a second wildflower was adopted as a symbol of Tennessee, the unique Tennessee coneflower. The tulip poplar, Liriodendron tulipifera, was recognized as the official state tree of Tennessee in 1947. Tennessee also recognizes eastern red cedar and the Yellowwood as symbols of the state. According to the Tennessee Blue Book, the tulip poplar was chosen because it grows from one end of the state to the other, and was extensively used by the pioneers of the state to construct houses, barns, and other necessary farm buildings. Kentucky and Indiana also recognize the tulip poplar as a state tree. The Yellowwood Tree, Cladrastis lutea, was designated the state bicentennial tree of Tennessee in 1991. The Yellowwood Tree has a wisteria-like blossoms in the spring, approximately 1 foot long, and the leaves turn a bright gold in autumn. Tennessee designated eastern red cedar, Juniperus virginiana, as the official state evergreen tree in 2012. The eastern red cedar is a sacred tree of the Native American Cherokee peoples. Also called red cedar, eastern juniper, red juniper, pencil cedar, or aromatic cedar, this evergreen is indigenous to the entire state of Tennessee and was one of the earliest landscape trees used by early pioneers. According to the Tennessee Blue Book, the tree Juniperus virginiana was central to one of the earliest forest industries in Tennessee, the cedar pencil industry. It is an integral part of an ecological niche called cedar glades. Tennessee designated the mockingbird, genus Mimus polyglottis, as the official state bird in 1933, selected through an election conducted by the Tennessee Ornithological Society. The northern mockingbird is also a state symbol of Florida, Arkansas, Texas, and Mississippi. The northern mockingbird is considered one of the finest songbirds in North America. Mockingbirds have extraordinary vocal abilities. They can sing up to 200 songs, including their own melodious songs, songs of other birds, insect and amphibian sounds, even an occasional mechanical noise. Northern mockingbirds are related to the brown thrasher, Georgia state bird, and the catbird. The bobwhite quail, Collinus virginianus, was designated the official state game bird of Tennessee in 1988. Also known as a partridge, the bobwhite quail is a small, chunky brown bird with a short tail. The male bobwhite quail has a sharply defined white throat and white stripe above the eyes. Female has a buff-colored throat patch and eye stripe. In spring, the male bobwhite whistles a clear bobwhite call, which the female answers with a 4-syllable whistle. The bobwhite hen lays 10 to 20 white eggs, more than almost any other bird. The raccoon was designated the official wild animal symbol of Tennessee in 1971. Oklahoma also recognized the raccoon as a state symbol. The raccoon is also the focal point of Tennessee's official state painting, Tennessee Treasures. The common raccoon, Procyon loter, is a mammal native to the Americas. Raccoons living in Tennessee measure 30 to 38 inches long, including their tails, and weigh 12 to 25 pounds. The name raccoon is derived from the Native American word Raccoon, Algonquin language, which means he who scratches with his hands. Raccoons range over the entire USA except for the Rockies and the desert Southwest. Nocturnal and generally solitary, raccoons walk like bears and are good swimmers. Males are generally larger than females. Tennessee designated milk as the official state beverage in 2009 in recognition of its health benefits. Tennessee dairy industry produced nearly 100 million pounds of milk in 2007. with receipts for milk and milk products totaling nearly $202 million. A very popular state symbol, milk is recognized as a state drink or beverage in 20 states, in addition to being the primary ingredient in the state snack of New York, yogurt, and the state dessert of Missouri, ice cream cone. The tomato Lycopersicum was designated the official state fruit of Tennessee in 2003. A member of the nightshade family, the delicious, nutritious tomato, is native to the Americas, originated in Peru. Ohio and Arkansas also recognized the tomato as a state symbol. Tennessee river pearls were designated the state gem of Tennessee in 1979. River pearls are created by mussels and are found in all colors and various shapes, spherical, pear-shaped, and irregular. Tennessee river pearls are among the most beautiful and durable in the world. After World War I, dams were built on many Tennessee rivers, and the mussels lost their swift and shallow shoals. The waters also became more toxic. Tennessee river pearls are collected and crafted into rings, cufflinks, stick pins, and other jewels.